we say good morning to you. We're broadcasting live. We're on the road here today again at Cannon Furniture in downtown Elizabethton. And man, the deals are here. All you got to remember is everything in the store, all furniture, I should say, in the store is half off. How about that for Black Friday? It doesn't take a lot of math to figure that one out. All the furniture in the store, the Black Friday sale is half off. So she'll be here to talk about it coming up in just a few minutes. So we're here going to be joined by Ken Harden, softball coach from the Elizabethton Lady Cyclones. Excitement there. They're getting ready to, and they are in the process of turfing the infield at the softball field in Elizabeth. We'll be joined by him. Also, Eddie Morrell joins a little bit later on because we got wrestling tonight. We got a tri-meet between the Cyclones and Cobb County and Westridge. We'll start at 5:45 with that one from John Treadway Gym. So Coach Morrell's going to come by and talk a little bit about that. We've got college football. We got another coach got fired. Got another one said he got the endorsement, even though he's had a terrible season. He got the endorsement from his athletic director. Of course, we talked yesterday about George Quarles gone at East Tennessee State with a $400,000 buyout. That's pretty good there, folks. And so, let's see. We've got college basketball, got the NFL, we've got Major League Baseball, got lots going on to tell you about. The Braves making some more moves to get ready for the 2024 season. So, all that and more, we're at Cannon Furniture in downtown Elizabeth, and Kristen's going to join us coming up here in a little while. National Anthem time, we got to do it, and let's see. I want to get but Mr. McCauley on here. We've not had him on for a while, and let's do that as soon as I find him. But before we do that, let's hit this right here and tell you how you can get involved with the Salvation Army. Then we hit the National Anthem on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. This is Tom Taylor on behalf of the Salvation Army of Johnson City. You know, need has no season. Throughout the holidays, red kettles are stationed outside stores such as Walmart, Sam's Club, Hobby Lobby, and many other locations across the counties of Washington, Unicoi, and Carter. Your donation stays local and helps pay for food, emergency shelter, rental, and utility assistance, and other services to community residents in need throughout the year. This holiday season, please come out and ring the bells with us and make a difference. Need has no season. Thank you on behalf of the Salvation Army of Johnson City.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Back in the Tom Taylor Sports Show again. We're live again as we are. Hello, Rick Ranson down in Pensacola. Rick, what's the weather like today in Pensacola? Because it's a little cool up here and rainy, which we need the rain to. We've had a lot of forest fire problems up here. It's been so dry we're in the drought mode, but we do have some rain, but it is a little bit cooler. What's the weather like in Pensacola, sir? Top 25 college basketball. Tennessee got a big win yesterday against Syracuse, 73-56, the Big Orange. For the Maui Classic, Purdue beats Gonzaga by 10, so Tennessee plays, tonight at 8 o'clock. It'll be a good one. 7th-ranked Tennessee and number 2-ranked Purdue will get after each other tonight at 8 o'clock on ESPN. Men's top 25 college basketball. You have Wisconsin knocking off 24th-ranked Virginia by 14. Kentucky had to go to overtime but beat St. Joe's 96-88. It was 5th-ranked UConn defeating 15th-ranked Texas in men's play by 10. Colorado, 18th-ranked Golden Buffaloes defeated Richmond by 5. You had top-ranked Kansas, no problem with Chaminade to beat them 83-56. And then also in men's play, 4th-ranked Marquette, a 2-point winner over UCLA. Here's your schedule for today on this Tuesday, November the 21st. We will tell you that Gonzaga plays Syracuse at 2:30. 18th-ranked Colorado taking on the Seminoles of Florida State at 4 o'clock today. 22nd-ranked James Madison plays at Southern Illinois, or plays Southern Illinois. I don't know where all these teams are, whether they're playing at home, they're in tournaments, but they play each other. Duke, 9th-ranked Blue Devils take on LaSalle. The big one tonight, in my opinion, actually 2 good ones. Back-to-back, Tennessee and Purdue at 8 o'clock. Volunteers number 7 in the country, Purdue at number 2. Then you come back and you have top-ranked Kansas playing at Marquette at 10:30 tonight. So those 2 good ones. Tennessee, they're the deal. They can play. They are deep. They can shoot it. They can rebound it. So we got ourselves, I think, a powerhouse down in Knoxville. And we'll find out tonight against the big boy, what's his name, Edney? Big 7-footer who opted not to go to the NBA and come back. And so they're playing each other tonight at 8 o'clock on ESPN. Should be a dandy. Tennessee and Purdue. All right, Black Friday. Oh, Kristen said they got love seats here starting at $97. I'm going to look at one of them myself. End tables starting at $22. All the furniture in Cannon's Furniture, half off for the Black Friday sale. How about that? That is awesome. All the furniture is half off here at Cannon Furniture. Again, for the Black Friday sale. And again, love seats starting at $97. End table starting at $22. Wow. So, by the way, I had a friend come over and bought some furniture from Kingsport. Got excellent service. Loved it. Passed about 10 furniture stores to come here. Heard us talking about it on the show. She bought it and loved it. In fact, they delivered it sooner than they thought they were going to be able to, which is cool. And in fact, today they were telling me they're delivering today in Bristol, Bluff City, and Gray. So they're everywhere. Cannon's Furniture. Again, hello, Steve Shipley. Go Vols. You got it. The Volunteers playing Purdue tonight. 8 o'clock ESPN. That'll be a good one. All right, birthdays today. We're going to say happy birthday to Marlo Thomas, St. Jude's, Danny Thomas's daughter, who, of course, started St. Jude's, the late Danny Thomas. Marlo's having a birthday, 86 today. Saw where they went over $1 billion in donations and fundraising for St. Jude's, where they take care of kids for free that have cancer, which is a phenomenal place. So anyway, Marlo Thomas having a birthday, 86. Goldie Hawn having a birthday today. She is 76. Gospel singer Stephen Curtis Chapman having a birthday, 61 today. Troy Aikman is a birthday boy today. He has 57 candles in his birthday cake. And Baseball Hall of Famer Ken Griffey Jr. having a birthday, 54 today. And that's the birthdays on this Tuesday, November the 21st. Coach is here, Coach Harden. He's going to join us coming up here in a minute or two. So that's your top 25 college basketball. In football, college football, let me hit you some of those real quick. We'll take a break and get Coach in here. Arkansas says Sam Pittman's okay. Athletic Director Hunter Yurachek told players and staff over the weekend Sam Pittman will remain as the Razorback coach. They are 2-6, 0-5 in the Southeastern Conference. They limped off. Let me read this again. Pittman's future started in questions. They limped to a 2-6 record, 0-5 in the Southeastern Conference. Yurachek says he will be back next year. He is our coach. So they'll play Friday. The season finale is Missouri. Arkansas currently is 4-7, 1-6. they're guaranteed to miss the postseason after back-to-back bowl wins the last 2 seasons. So they ain't happy in Razorback country. Consequently, they said he's going to be okay. They're 4-7 and 1-6 in the SEC. He's okay for 2024. Syracuse firing their coach, Dino, gone after 8 seasons of the program. He goes 41-55, including a 20-45 mark in ACC play. They're 5-6. Those 6 losses all coming in the last 7 games. So he's gone. Tight ends coach Nunzio Campanelli. How about that? That's a good Italian boy. Nunzio Campanelli will take over the head coaching job on an interim capacity. So there you go. So Dino's gone from Syracuse. No doubt who's number 1 in the college football playoffs. Again, they've come out with a new one this week. No question. Georgia, after thrashing Tennessee, they're number 1. Michigan's number 2. Ohio State number 3. And Washington, the Huskies jumped to number 4 over top, leapfrogging over Florida State. Georgia, how good are they? They're good. 44-1 in their last 45 games. Georgia Tech will play them this week for the rivalry week season finale. Then they take on Alabama in the SEC championship. All right, I'm going to go ahead and go on the limb and tell you right now, Alabama's going to give them all they want. They may beat them. Saban loves this kind of thing. He goes in as the underdog. Alabama, Georgia next week for the Southeastern Conference Championship. And the right to go to a big bowl and make a lot of money. So we'll see. But they play Georgia Tech this week, and Georgia won't have any problem with the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech, I would not think. Wow. 3 impressive wins by a combined score of 120-48, including the thumping at Tennessee over the weekend. Michigan at number 2. Most points the Wolverines given up all season is 24. So they're stout. In fact, they're favored to beat Ohio State for the first time in 5 years. They'll play that one Saturday in Ann Arbor. Ohio State and the Buckeyes and the Wolverines will get after it on Saturday at 12 o'clock at the Big House. And the 4th team is Washington. Rounding out the top 10, hello, Gary Rolo, Jimmy Stadler, the Patsy Lions. Thank you guys for watching. We are live here again, Wiz. We are on the road at Cannon Furniture, where all the furniture is half off. They got love seats starting at $97. End tables, I'll be looking after the show, starting at $22. Bought me some new lamps down here a couple of weeks ago. Kristen's going to join us coming up in a little while. All the furniture at Cannon's Furniture for Black Friday, half off. Now, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer, but I can get something that costs me $10, get the same thing for $5, half price. Yeah. Hello, that's a no-brainer for me. All right, quick break. Coach Harden's here. He'll join us right after this time out from Big John's Closeouts. My man, Mike Barnett. Appreciate him so much. He's getting us ready for winter, and he's also got us right here with Steel. After this time out, we'll be back with Coach Harden on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Live show number 1969 on the road to 2000. The one, the only, the planner extraordinaire, Emmy Morgenstern, along with Carrie Taylor, are putting together the 2000 show. Going to be in sometime in January. We got the location, got to nail it down. Got to nail down the date. We're going to have a big time. 2,000 shows. I'm so proud of that. You probably could care less, and I understand that. But it's a big deal to me, for sure. And, again, a big thank you to the parade on Saturday night. We had 8,300 views from 15 states. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not because of me, because you wanted to watch what was going on in the great city of Elizabethton. And so, thank you. All right, verse of the day. We always dedicate our show to the man who hung on the cross. Here we go. It goes like this, real simple. Psalm 69:30 says, I will praise the name of God, with a song, and will magnify and glorify him with what? With thanksgiving. We have lots to be thankful for. You don't know what I'm going through. We have lots to be thankful for. Just found out last night, dear friend, her and her husband, known him for years, stage 4 cancer. Probably not going to make it to Christmas. We ain't got any problems. I'm telling you. I will praise the name of God with a song, will magnify and glorify him with thanksgiving. That's the verse of the day, Psalm 69:30. We have lots to be thankful for. All right, can you eat Thanksgiving Day? Well, sure. I know one that can't. Had a stroke back up home, difficulty swallowing. His Thanksgiving will be mashed potatoes, probably banana pudding, pumpkin pie, things he didn't have to chew because he's having difficulty swallowing because he had a stroke. There you go. Found out one, as I said last night, dear friend, known her for years, her and her husband, stage 4 cancer. So we have lots to be thankful for. I hate my job. You get the paycheck? Yes. Does it bounce? No. There you go. Some aren't working. That's why we're pushing the Salvation Army. Got folks out there tonight living, no fault of their own, out there in the open tonight. So, anyway, we have lots to be thankful for. That's the verse. We'll take a break. Hello, Amy Whitson. Hello, Doug Tittle. Hello, Gary Rowe. His Wildcats play Louisville for the bragging rights of Kentucky coming up. We'll talk about that in some college football. Coach Harden joins us coming up next. Take a break. We'll be right back. We're live at Cannon Furniture for all the furniture in downtown Elizabeth, and here at Cannon's Furniture is half off. Be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. Here's the Tom Dillon Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. They sell a lot of steel here at Big John's. I'm a proud owner of 2 of those pieces of equipment. So we got show and tell here, the garden pruner. Tell us about this from Steel.
Well, you know, a lot of people, they don't need awesome, large, 20-inch bar chainsaws. Of course, a lot of people do, but a lot of people are just looking for basic items where they can prune a few of the smaller trees they've got around the house, or maybe the condo they live in, or whatever, where they rent, and they don't want to put a great deal of money in it, but they still is a little too much for a loping shear or something to cut. They don't want to get a handsaw out and start working on it. So, something along the nature of this little critter right here works very, very well. It is a battery, comes with your battery, with your charger, with your lubricant, your chain, everything you need. It's pretty much called a garden pruner, but it actually will take care of some pretty decent sized limbs that you've got. And it's on sale all the way through the end of the year. So if you're looking for a Christmas gift or something for, to go under the tree, that thing's $30 off. It's normally was $179.99. Now it's $149.99. We've still got good stock of it, so that's an item that might be something that'll fit that niche.
All right, you've got one more over there, too.
Well, we're also looking, it's a time of year when all these leaves and things are coming down, and, some people still would like to have a gas-powered blower that's not so big as a backpack blower where they can handle it. It's pretty easy, pretty lightweight, got pretty good power to it. That BG56 is also on sale, and that's going to be running through December, and it is $69.99, which is $30 off, and that'll pretty much take care of a lot of the leaves and things you've got, unless you've got a huge property where you really need a backpack blower. But we've got a whole bunch of different steel items. You can go from smaller. You've got one below this that's about the same price, just a little bit cheaper possibly. Then you can go all the way up to a backpack blower, where you can really move a lot of leaves. That's what a lot of our, guys, that's what they make a living doing, is mowing and clean up, especially this time of the year. A lot of people are thinking about getting ready to, cut wood and get ready for that. We've got chains, we've got your oil, your mix, we've got the bars, and we've got new chainsaws. We've got that stock built back up, still got a little bit behind, but now they've caught back up pretty much, and they're actually going to be modifying some of their models to make them a little more efficient as far as that goes. So, we pretty much got what you need here. We also do in-house repair. We've got an in-house mechanic, and he's not too far backed up. So if you're needing a tune-up, or it just won't start, or it's set, most of the year, and you're trying to start it and it won't go, we can get it back up and get it running for you.
Hours are open at Big John's.
Do what now?
Hours are open.
Oh, we're here from 7:30 to 6 Monday through Friday, and 8 to 4 on Saturday. Of course, closed for the Lord's Day on Sunday.
How we find you on social media?
Well, you can go and, just www.bigjohnscloseouts.com. You can also go to experts at bigjohns.com, or you can send me, which is Mike, M-I-K-E, at bigjohnscloseouts.com.
And a phone number to call
is 423-542-4755.
There you go. They hammer high prices here at Big John's Closeout. They sell a lot of steel right here at a Big John's Closeout in Elizabethton, proud sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports. Big John's Closeouts, where they hammer high prices. There we go. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, look who stopped by. One of the coolest guys in the world. One of my faves. Love this guy. He does so much with these girls and gets them where they need to be, and scholarships and softball. And hello, sir. How are you?
I'm doing great.
Good. You been cooking pancakes, all right?
Pancakes for our CSI team. Mr. Preston and I do that team. He does 99% of the work, but I get to come in and help a little bit and get to after the competition every year. We feed them pancakes before we go to Thanksgiving. It's a fun time in the classroom.
Well, I love blueberry pancakes.
We didn't do blueberry. We don't do special orders.
Well, but I had a granddaughter in there cooking.
You did.
So now she's gonna learn to make. She's gonna make me some blueberry pancakes.
There you go.
So, little London. So, how'd you know that, Granddad? Oh, I got eyes and ears everywhere. Every time I tell them something they don't think I know, how'd you know that? I said, I know. I know people inside the school, so they're making pancakes. You are very excited and deservedly so. Big news from a cosmetic standpoint about our field. Tell me about that.
It's going to be real special. They came in a couple weeks ago and started on it, and they've really moved 38 tandem loads of dirt out of there, and they've got it down, got the drainage system in. They're getting ready. They're pouring the curb right now. They got half of it poured yesterday. They'll pour half of it tomorrow, and they should be ready to fill it back in with the fill the first of the week. And if they do that, we're looking pretty close. Pretty close. He talked to the guy the other day. They said when they start putting the fill back in, they'll bring the turf in here, and they'll deliver it. And after they deliver it, it shouldn't be too long. So we're hoping.
Yeah. What we're talking about is there's going to be turf on the infield, on the softball field. That should be and will be someday, I hope, if I have anything to do with it, Ken Harden Field, or Ken Harden Stadium, whatever. But you guys have done so much to that field, haven't you?
We have over the years. We've worked a lot, and we've had a lot of help from a lot of people out there. Our administration's always supportive of what we do, and it's come a long ways from when I first took over. My son, when he was in T-ball, we played on the field, and it was like bouncing a ball on the pavement, and it's no fences, and like I said, it's come a long way, and they've done a lot for us, and our parents have done a lot to help, and the kids could jump in there and work. They moved bleachers and did a little bit of everything the other day to get those guys in there to get them ready. So it's a complete team effort when you're talking about getting something that's nice.
A lot of his girls have went on to play college. I'd see right now. We'll talk about the one coming up in a second. But who's out there right now playing?
We've got Madison Pritchard at Johnson. She's pitching down there her second year. Callista just left. Callista had another offer, but she decided just to go to school at ETSU. I think she had an offer up in North Carolina, she was telling me. I can't remember where. Kennedy Harris is at Bluefield. Maylee Ingram and Maddie O'Quinn are both at Cleveland State. So we've got quite a few out there, and then we had a couple graduate last year. So some good stuff for us, and we've got more on the way. We graduated 6 last year, and I'm 100% sure Cheyenne Peru could have played, and a couple of the others could have as well. They just, she just decided to go to school, and education's the most important part. And we all know that. It's just an opportunity to get to play college ball, because the grades get them there. People talk about recruiting services and a little bit of everything. If they go in there and get the grades, they'll have an opportunity somewhere.
So we got one heading off to Milligan.
Heading off to Milligan, and Milligan's courted her for a couple of years. They've got her older sister, Maggie Johnson. I forgot her playing in college right now. She's been there so long. It seems like yesterday, but it's been 4 years since she left us. And Maggie loves Milligan. Absolutely loves what both Wesses do down there, and she got Molly interested. Molly went down for a visit the other day, and she's given them a verbal commitment. She's going to make them a heck of a player, Tom. I mean, the kid can do anything. She's one of the kids. Her and her dad, her dad and I have coached Little League and stuff for years before we came, and our big thing was to get players to where they could play every position. They played every position on the field, and I always do that a couple games. Nobody really knows it because you don't make a big deal of it. But she and Emma are both seniors, and at one time or another this year they'll play all 9 positions during one game. And but Molly's just going to be a special athlete at the next level, and I expect great things out of her this year.
We're live here at Cannon Furniture. Hello to Michael Stansberry, Betty Lacey, Roger Franklin, Amy Whitson, Linda Birchfield, Doug Tittle, Gary Rose, some of the folks watching the show. Thank you. We're here again at Cannon Furniture where all the furniture is half off the Black Friday sale. You got love seats, and she showed me a picture. Love seats starting at $97. End table starting at $22. I mean, folks, if you're looking for furniture, here's the place to come. The whole store, furniture-wise, is half off. You can't beat that. I'm not the sharpest knife coach, but you can buy something that costs $10 or $5. It's kind of a no-brainer, isn't it?
Take 5 every time. Every time.
Do you think softball's? This is my opinion. Broadcasting. I think the talent keeps getting better, and the game itself around here keeps getting better. But you're coaching it. Do you feel like that's the case?
I think everybody's getting more competitive, and we've got a lot coming. We're going to be really young this year. I'm only going to have 2 seniors and a couple of juniors, so we're gonna be a very young team. Could end up with some freshmen on the field before the season's over, and that's tough on them. The transition coming into high school is never easy like that. And then we've got several kids at T.A. Duggar that can really play coming in next year. So we're gonna. If you don't get us next year, you're gonna be in trouble.
Yep.
Early next year we may show that age and stuff, but I think we'll be pretty good by tournament time next year.
That's the key, isn't it?
That's the key.
It's not where you start, it's where you finish. You take your lumps now, but. So the softball team, again, you guys are working out now. So what we're doing?
We're working out. We're doing conditioning right now. We start 3 days a week next week, and we have a couple open facilities with that. This bunch started on me in September, wanting to do things. A lot of kids will try to take time off on you. This bunch wants to work. They call all the time and they text, and they're wanting to get in there and wanting to do things, which is really bodes well for us.
Yeah, makes your job easy, doesn't it?
Makes my job easy.
Got kids hungry.
When they want to be there, it's a whole lot more pleasant too. When they don't dread coming.
Yep.
We did a mile run the other day, and they were all dreading it and going on. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad because Coach Pierce is getting them close to being in shape, and he'll have them in real good shape by the time we start playing.
You have some great coaches. Toot your horn about them, would you please?
Coach Pierce is unbelievable. Just the football kids are half scared to death of him, and the girls just love him to death. It's fun to watch. He does so many things. Does all of our conditioning. He'll call some defensive plays during a game, and you don't want to make him mad. Let's just say that.
Mm-hmm.
He's an old school coach, but the girls understand that he's there to make them better and nothing else. He'll do anything for those kids. Really special coach, and we're lucky to have him on the bench. And then Coach Snodgrass is our other coach. He'll do. He's over defense and does a lot in the cages with the girls, and does just a tremendous job. He, when I feel like changing things up, I'll put him on third and try to get things a little bit different. Get some base runners and things like that. Can do a little bit of everything, but basically our whole staff can. And then real pleased with Ashley Eastep that's come on from out Eastside Elementary. She's going to take over the JV this year where we lost Ronnie, and she'll do a great job with that. She's a former player, and it's always great to see a former player come in and do that.
Absolutely. A lot of good things happening, folks. Of course, the big point is to bring him in here is they are putting turf on the infield, so that just changes everything with the iffy weather in the springtime. That means we can play more often, can we?
Oh, yeah, and it means we can host some more things. We're going to do a play day on March 2nd, have 4 teams in here, play a little round-robin type thing, and we've got a jamboree scheduled before. And if nobody else schedules a play day, we'll do another one on the Saturday after. They're decent little money makers or fundraisers for us, and you get to play and you don't have to travel, which is wonderful about it. But just the field's ready. All you have to do is show up. I think from all the work we've done over the years, I think I can paint a couple lines in the outfield grass. And we've worked really hard to get the grass back to where it should be, and got it level. And Mr. Holt, Mr. Van Huss, they've spent a lot on us trying to get that thing ready back where it should be. And we've top dressed it, and we've got all kinds of grass seed on it. It should look really good by the time everything's done.
I want to thank him publicly, too, because we streamed the games, and when we first got up there, the press box where our broadcast was a little iffy at best, and Coach had done a lot over the last 3 or 4 years to bring it up to snuff, if you will. So a big thank you. I want to thank him publicly because he said, whatever you guys need up here, let's get it done so we can broadcast it and do the very best we can on the stream. And so we did, and we're looking forward to doing it again this spring, and it'll be here before you know it, won't it?
Oh, yeah, and we love love all the hits we get when you're out there doing games. It really helps the grandparents and things, especially during colder weather. And you've told me about people from other states watching and things like that. They really support Cyclone athletics, and it's really great for us. Like the signing for the 2 girls golfers the other night. Congratulations to them too, by the way, Maylee and Ashlyn, 2 really special kids. But they're, I think you said 3,300 something.
3,300 views.
That's unbelievable that people would watch just a high school event like that. Not even a match, just a signing. That's just unreal.
Tells you how much these folks love this school outside of Elizabethton, where they've moved off and they want to keep in contact. As I said earlier to start the show, we had 8,400 views for the parade the other night. So we do the Christmas parade in a couple of weeks. It'll be a big number too. And so cool place, folks. It's all about Betsy and all about, in his case, the Cyclone softball team. So happy Thanksgiving to you and yours. And we'll get you back on in December, talk some more.
Thank you, sir. Hopefully, I can bring some pictures of the finished product there in
Absolutely.
December. That'll be my Christmas present.
There you go. Thank you,
Thank you,
sir.
sir.
Yep. Think the world of that man right there, folks. Again, Coach Harden, again, the softball coach at Elizabethton High School. Quick break. We'll be right back. We will jump in and talk more of some baseball. The Braves making some big moves. We told you yesterday about getting rid of Kyle Wright. Well, guess what? They went out and signed some folks yesterday, so the Braves trying to bolster their pitching staff, and so we'll talk about that and more baseball, not just the Braves, other baseball news as well, next here on the Tom Daly Sports Show. Live at Cannon Furniture, Kristen joins us at the top of the hour, coming up in about 10 minutes. And again, everything in the store that's furniture, all the furniture is half off for the Black Friday sale at Cannon Furniture, where we are in downtown Elizabeth. Love my credit union rewards. Tell me about that from the credit union, would you please?
Yeah, we have some awesome rewards that you may not know about. And so you'll visit bemycu.org, and then you can look at all of the discounts and exclusive savings just for our credit union members. And it's not hard at all to be a member. So if you want more information about that, definitely reach me at 547-1200. And we've got discounts like H&R Block, you know, it's tax season, it's tax time, and hopefully you'll get some money back. You never know, some people have to pay. But we've got Intuit TurboTax discount. We've got Xfinity Mobile, Spectrum Mobile, Rental Karma, TrueStage, and so forth. So check that out, definitely.
Visit bemycu.org.
Yeah.
Find out more about that. Then you have account alerts and home banking. What's going on about that?
Yeah, this is something that you feel safe with your accounts, and it's really a secure feature. And, you know, you could set this up on your time, such as account balances. You can be alerted of when it falls below or goes above that certain limit you want it to stay at. And we've got ATM withdrawal alerts. We've got direct deposit posting to account alerts. I'm sure people love that because they want to know when they're getting paid. And we got checks clearing alerts, withdrawals, and transfers. So, and it's, you know what, it's free. So you can't beat it.
Can't beat it.
Nope.
From Northeast Community Credit Union, last but not least, investment rates are up. That's a good sign. Tell me what's going on
They
with that.
are. We have options. We've got certificate of deposit options, and then we've got Roth and variable rates for the IRAs. We've got definitely earned tax advantages. You can, such as, let's look here. Traditional offers tax-deferred earnings and possibly tax-deductible contributions if you meet the requirements. And then you got Roth, or not tax-deductible. However, you eventually can withdraw contributions and earnings from a Roth IRA tax-free eventually. So there's just a few examples there. If you want to check out our rates, we have those posted on our website at bemycu.org. And we have awesome, low, competitive rates right now. I mean, you can't beat it.
Hours are open.
We're open at the drive-through Monday through Friday at 8 o'clock. Our lobby opens at 8:30. We close at 4:30 Monday through Thursday. We close at 5 on Friday. And we are open drive-through only at every location Saturdays from 9 until noon.
Social media, how do we find you?
You can find us at Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, BMyCU, or Northeast Community Credit Union.
And the locations are?
Rome Mountain off of 19E. We've got one off of 19E in Elizabethton. We have our main office behind Elizabethton High School, and then off of West Oakland Avenue in Johnson City.
There you go. Good report, as always.
Thank you so much.
Yep. Andrew Lewis, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Daly Sports Show, and Cyclone Sports, Northeast Community Credit Union. Back at the Tom Daly Sports Show, we'll be at, tomorrow we're going to be at the Jewelers Bench giving away, somebody's going to win a $100 gift card. We'll let you know how you can do that. Karen Greer, by the way, won the free $100 smoked ham from Phil's Dream Pit. How about that? Hello, Gator Man. How you doing? Kerry Taylor's my buddy. Kerry, she ran the camera last night. Did a great job, as always. Larry Adams, Brian Jenkins, Michael Stansberry, Betty Lacey. Hello to all you folks. Thank you for being with us here on the show. Again, we're here at Cannon Furniture, where everything furniture-wise is half off. Kristen joins us coming up at the top of the hour. Tell us more about that. So let's jump in here and tell you what's going on in baseball. The Braves, again, adding another reliever to the bullpen. A $30 million, 3-year contract with right-hander Ronaldo Lopez. Pitched for 3 teams last year. Went 3-7 with a 3.27 ERA and 6 saves. Over 68 appearances with The White Sox, the Angels, and Cleveland. 83 strikeouts in 66 innings. The Braves also re-signed relievers Joe Jimenez and Pierce Johnson to multi-year deals. Acquired left-hander Aaron Bummer from the White Sox. And dealt Cal Wright, who's set to miss the whole season with a shoulder injury after sitting out most of this season, injury-prone, and the Braves let him go. So the Braves making some moves. Aaron Bummer's numbers not that impressive. This guy's numbers aren't really, you look at them, they're not really impressive. But you know what? The Braves front office knows a whole lot more about these guys than Tom Taylor does. So we'll just make that assumption they know what they're doing, and I'm sure they do. Look at what they've done over the last couple of years. I think they know what they're doing. All right, Hall of Fame, the ballot, added some new names. Joe Mauer, who played here in Elizabethton. Chase Utley, headlining the list of newcomers. Adrian Beltre also on there as well. Holdovers from last year, Todd Helton out of Knoxville, Billy Wagner out of Southwest Virginia, Andrew Jones, Gary Sheffield, and Carlos Beltran are the guys carried over from last year that have a chance, again, to get on this year. 10th and final year on the ballot for Sheffield. Wagner on the ballot for the 9th time. Alex Rodriguez and Manny Ramirez both received PED suspensions during their careers, also come back on the ballot. Other newcomers trying to make the Hall of Fame: David Wright, Bartolo Colon, Matt Holliday, Jose Bautista, Adrian Gonzalez, Jose Riaz, Victor Martinez, James Shields, and Brandon Phillips. So the guys also trying to get enough votes and newcomers to get enough votes to get included in the Baseball Hall of Fame. So anyway, that's the latest. Players have to receive 75% of the vote to get into the Hall of Fame. Again, the top holdovers from last year, Todd Helton just missed it out of Knoxville, played for the Rockies. 72% out of 75, he was the closest. Then came Billy Wagner, Andrew Jones, Gary Sheffield, and Carlos Beltran. So we'll see if those guys can get the necessary votes to get back in there and get over that 75% threshold and get into the Hall of Fame. We'll see how that goes, as the voting will be a little bit later on in the year. All right, Lance Lynn, Cardinals, going back to St. Louis, 1-year contract. Spent the first 6 seasons of his career with the Cardinals. Bounced around 5 teams since leaving St. Louis. Wants to go back. Could be worth up to $26 million if the Cardinals exercise the option. So, anyway, he's got a guaranteed $10 million. 36 years old, Lance Lynn, going back to the St. Louis Cardinals. So there's another baseball news. The Braves, we told you, signing Ronaldo Lopez. Hockey from last night. Predators win on the ice. Nashville skates past Colorado 4-3. Other winners, Florida, Tampa Bay, the Kings, Calgary, and Vancouver all win. But again, the Preds last night in Nashville, skating past Colorado 4-3. Red Cannon Furniture, all the furniture is 50% off for the Black Friday sale. Wow. You have, I'm going to go look at this when the show's over. Love seats starting at $97. End tables starting at $22. And here's the thing, they don't bring in some ching-chang brand. This is right out of the stock. So that's the beauty of Cannon Furniture. They don't go get a special load or whatever, which I've seen it happen other places. You go in and look and go, well, I understand why it's $22. But this is not the case. This is right out of the stock, and she's going to join us coming up next. We'll also take a look at some high school basketball. Also, high school football, the Tennessee Coaches Association All-Star Game coming up on December the 8th at Austin Peay. From our neck of the woods, from the Cyclones, Mason Ball is going. Dobbins Bennett lineman Gavin Comerford and Daniel Boone linebacker Henry Hamlin have been asked to play, and they are going to be playing in the Tennessee Athletic Coaches Association All-Star Game, East-West game on December the 8th in Clarksville, Austin Peay. Again, Daniel Boone's Henry Hamlin, Dobbins Bennett's Gavin Comerford, and the Cyclones' Mason Ball be there representing, I would assume, the East. The event began back in 2007. 16th game in the series. The East holds the lead at 8-7, so yeah, those guys will be with the East. And so that'll be coming up in a couple of weeks in Clarksville. All right, quick break. She'll join us coming up next. Hello, Katie Witten. How you doing? We are live here on the road. We, as you are, Cannon Furniture. For every piece of furniture in the place is half off. That's really good. Quick break. Here's our buddy Dr. Justin Smith with us from Physical Therapy Services on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. But you teach classes. You go all over the place teaching classes, all over the country. You've been here and there doing clinics and different symposiums and so on and so forth. Tell us about that. It's pretty special.
Oh, it's we really enjoy it. It's something that I started doing with my dad, with him back when I first got out of school, and we travel all over the country. We still do, basically teaching other PTs and physicians to do what we do here in Elizabethton and in Carter County. And it's crazy that our little kind of beautiful part of the country, that people are interested and want to copy what we do here, and it's because we do such a good job at it.
That's what separates them from all the other competition, because he's out teaching classes all over the place. And tell me some of the places you've been to do that.
Oh, we've been to California, Oregon, all over the Midwest, into the Northeast, and the really interesting people that we're teaching are the military PTs, because of everything that the military is allowed to do. There's not the insurance restrictions that we have here on the civilian side. So it's interesting to see the PTs that are able to do these amazing treatments coming to us to say, hey, how do we do what you do to make sure that our servicemen and women get the best treatment possible?
That's awesome. That's the reason why you need to come to Physical Therapy Services if you have a problem, and he's going to tell you how to do that here in just a second, the social media. But you look now that, they come all the way, they go all over the country to teach PTS's theories, if you will. So it's not just a local, it's not just a regional, it's a national company, Physical Therapy Services. So if we need your help, how do we get a hold of you?
Hey, give us a call at my office, 543-0073. You can call us at our pediatric office, 543-2215. You can also reach us on social media on Facebook, Physical Therapy Services. We'll be happy to help you out however we can, and if we can't get you better, then we'll point you in touch with the right people that can.
You got it. One of our great sponsors here, Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show, love promoting Dr. Smith and his great folks at Physical Therapy Services.
I walked into Chick-fil-A completely outnumbered. My husband was away at military leadership training, and the kids were doing this. Miss Carol brought me water, something to eat, and then before I knew it, she was tying Margot's shoes up and carrying her out to the car.
It always makes me feel good if I help somebody.
I went in the next day because I just wanted to make sure she knew how much I appreciated her help.
I'm just so glad there was somebody there when she really needed it.
That's gonna go on my refrigerator.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, look who stopped by. Kristen Cannon from Cannon Furniture. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning. Doing good.
Are you a turkey for Thanksgiving? Are you the turkey or ham or both?
Both.
Do you like them both? Yep. You doing it on the grill?
We are smoking a ham.
On the Traeger grill?
Yes.
Love it. So you're going to come back on the next segment. I wanted to come back and talk about the grills. You're talking about a really cool Christmas gift. Be a good thing to get somebody. And there's lots of different styles in there to take a look at. And we've got the what's some more things over there behind us? The bags.
Pellets.
Pellets, thank you. I always do this.
Charades.
What's this mean, Tom? It means pellets. You should know that. They're little pellets. And all the seasonings. And we'll talk about the grills coming up in the next segment. But this segment, all the furniture is half off in the store, correct?
Correct.
Correct. I know it's been flying out of here because I know you're delivering today in Bristol, Bluff City, and Gray. So what's been the big hit so far?
Lots of sectionals still. Those are always going to remain popular. Bedding, mattresses, and I think today maybe a couple of dining room tables going out.
So we have folks that bought some furniture here from Johnson City. I had a friend who bought some furniture. She bought a sofa. Just had it delivered yesterday, which was really cool because she said they actually came. They called and Chad said we can come earlier than we were supposed to, and they were all excited about that because they got it set, ready to go for the Thanksgiving folks that are coming in. So, and she loved it, and she loves the furniture. She drove from Kingsports. So how many furniture stores Do you think you passed from Kingsport to Elizabeth and get here? 4 or 5, every bit of it? More?
Probably more.
More. So, anyway, Cannon Furniture, downtown Elizabeth, and be loyal, buy local. All the furniture is half off. And so, take it away. What do you want to talk about as far as when you say all the furniture? Dining room tables?
Everything. Every piece of furniture in the store is half off of retail. And then on top of that, we have extra special deals going on. Some crazy pricing on some things that are coming in. I'm not going to share it all because our ad will be out tomorrow, ready for Black Friday. We're going to have a love seat. That's normally an over $1,000 love seat for $97. Of course, there'll be limited quantities on those. First come, first serve. When they're gone, they're gone.
Have you seen them?
Yes.
What colors are they?
On that one, it is beige with nail head and blue pillows.
There you go.
It's not an ugly sofa that we pulled out of the
That's what I talked
basement.
about. Yeah, so that's what I talked about before you came here. Before you came on the show, I said, look, what they're selling is right out of the stock. It's not like they went and got a bunch of Ching Chang brands. Let's have a sale. This is right out of the stock. So $1,000 love seat for $97, correct?
Correct. We'll have
hello out there. Okay, go ahead.
Well, end table for $22. That's like what, cheaper than if you step foot in the grocery store.
Absolutely. $22 end table. You got them here?
We do.
I guess I'll be looking at those when the show's over. So every time I come here, I lose money. Last time I was here, she sold me a lamp, which I love my lamp. Got me a new lamp, and then I've gotten, about 2 tables too, didn't I? Yeah, about 2 tables and a lamp last time I was here. Love it. Be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy. Here's the thing. I cut her off. I want her to finish here in a second. But I want you to understand, it starts and stops right here. The Cannons run the store. They don't have to call home office in Charlotte and get blessings or approval. It stops and starts here. It's a mom and pop, family-owned business. Been here since the 70s in downtown Elizabethton, and all the furniture's half off. Be loyal, buy local, Amazon or whoever. They ain't supporting the sports. These guys and ladies support the Cyclones in my show, so, it's what it's all about. Be loyal, buy local. Now, I'll step aside, get out of the way, and let you continue. I will not interrupt you anymore. I'm so sorry. So,
is that going to happen? I'm not
going to say another word. I'm not going to say the word. I'm going to let you talk. That's why I'm here, to let you talk.
We have another sofa under $250. Same, just a neutral colored sofa, not a hot pink one with polka dots that no one wanted.
That's the one I wanted. I was one hot pink.
Well, we'll see what we can find for you. Special order.
Special order. It would be. Let's get this 6'5" guy pink with polka dot couch. Yeah, that would be special. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm supposed to be quiet. Go ahead.
That's all the specials I'm going to let out right now, but there will be a lot more. There'll be, I know of at least one large dining room table that I think it seats up to 12 people. There'll be a special price on that. Of course, other things throughout the store.
The new sale flyer, if you will, comes out on Facebook, correct?
Yes.
Tomorrow. So you want to go to Cannon's Furniture to check it out. The new one comes out every Wednesday. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving Eve, of course. And so closed on Thursday, deservedly so. Then Friday, it's a Black Friday sale. All the furniture's half off. So end tables for $22. A love seat. I'm going to go look at that as soon as the show's over. I don't know how many's in here, but if you can get $1,000 love seat for $97, hello, that's a no-brainer to me. It's worth walking wherever it is to go look at it for sure here in the store. So Christmas time, of course, we're here. That's why our folks are buying what they buy. So do you sell a lot of bedding? Is bedding a big seller at Christmas?
It is. I think there's a little bit of everything that happens at Christmas. Just had somebody coming in looking at patio furniture as a Christmas gift. Someone yesterday came in to take a picture of the Traeger grill they wanted for Christmas. So, it's hard to buy for adult members of your family. So,
good point.
What's better than getting them something they can enjoy for years?
Yep. Eddie Morrell joins at the bottom of the hour, wrestling coach. We're going to be streaming wrestling tonight. at the high school between Cock County, West Ridge, and the Cyclones. We're looking very much forward to that. And so we're going to jump in there and try some wrestling. We did it a couple of years ago. I will never forget, Trent Taylor picked this kid up and his body slammed him. Had him up like this, like up over his head. This guy's a heavyweight. It's like 280, 300 pounds. Trent just picked him up and then fell on him and pinned him. 1, 2, 3, pin to win. Trent, what's going on? He said, I just got tired of him. I said, okay. He said, I just got tired of it.
So were you into wrestling in high school? You know the wrestling
lingo,
moves, calls? Or are you just out? He's spinning him around. He threw him down.
He's spinning. He's got him in a headlock. He can't breathe. He's turned blue. I know enough to be dangerous. Nelsons and half Nelsons and escapes, and yeah, I know enough. You into wrestling?
Can't say that I am.
No, I mean your son's not. No.
I mean, of course they've wrestled since they were born, but
sure.
We're not teaching them any moves.
No, they probably two little boys that know their own moves, don't they? Thumping and banging headlocks and get them into a nookie. They're doing nookies. You know what I'm talking about? Okay. So anyway,
thankfully he doesn't have any brothers, but plenty of cousins and
buddies.
Friends to
oh, yeah.
wrestle around with.
Yeah.
I mean, his sister can get him into some moves, so.
She's feisty, isn't she?
I mean, you know, the older sister has to mess with the little one as long as she can. He'll be bigger than her in a year or two. And
push the button. Yep. That's how it works.
She's got to get him now while she can.
Get him while she can. Siblings. Hello, Krista Britt. Hello, Teresa Tig. Thank you, kids, for watching. Jonathan Morton, Rocky Davenport. Thank you all for watching. We're here at Cannon's Furniture, so we'll have wrestling tonight beginning at 5:45. We're looking very much forward to that. So the sale continues. We're just really getting cranked up. So mention the folks out there, because we get new folks coming on all the time watching the show. So refresh them as the different types of product line you carry. As far as the bedding, you carry.
So we carry Temper. Sealy, Beauty Rest, Serta, Simmons, Sierra Sleep. Of course, furniture, we have Bassett, England, Benchcraft, Ashley, a lot of smaller companies that we do special orders or unique products from, full lines of accessories, rugs. You can get it all.
Yep, it's all right here. You have 2 rooms here and a whole upstairs, is that correct?
Yes.
Yep. So, and delivery. As I said, I mean, right now you guys are delivering how far out as far as days? If I come in and bought something today, get delivered when?
It would be right now next week. This week's filled up, and Friday we will just be doing pickups from things people come in and get Black Friday. So parking lot gets exciting on Friday and Saturday of all kinds of cars pulling in to pick up their purchases. You know, Saturday's Small Business Saturday across the country, but especially downtown. Some stores have extended hours and more specials happening on Small Business Saturday. Sometimes that one's even bigger than Black Friday.
We'll be downtown Saturday, broadcasting live at the skating rink. Thanks to Carter County Bank, it opens up officially on Saturday, and we're going to be there. And so, have you been down there to skate? Are you a skater?
I have not been down to skate. We've had too many sporting events, but eventually I'll make it down there.
Do you and Hub skate?
We have skated. But
do we have stories? I mean, are you pretty proficient in skating, or is it like a train wreck? Can he skate? Mr. Cannon skate?
Well, he said he was going to find his rollerblades this summer and break them out, but
did he?
Thankfully, he didn't find them. I don't know. I'm sure he could do it, but when 6'5" falls to the ground, Tom, you know that's a long way to go.
Trust me. And with the girth I've got, I understand when he goes down, it's like a sequoia hitting. I get it. But anyway, the skating rink's going to be open. It's a synthetic skating rink. It's not ice, it's synthetic, but it's really cool, and it's bigger this year. They made it even bigger because it's been so popular to get everybody on the rink at one time. And there's a limited number to do. And you have to reserve it. You have to go to, and I'll let you know all about that on Saturday, how you can reserve the time of the skates. You got to buy or rent the skates too. They have special skates, so it's a really cool thing. We'll be there on Saturday. The open house a couple of weeks back. Did it go big?
Yeah, I've heard it was a great time for downtown.
It was. I came down, couldn't find a parking spot. It was awesome. So be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. And so we're here at Cannon Furniture downtown, and so all the furniture is half off. So we were talking bedding, kitchen, dining room, bedding, end tables, lamps. What am I leaving off? Accessories. By definition, accessories would be what?
Like lamps, vases, florals, pillows, little decorative objects.
There's one right here off of this table. I had to move off so I could sit up. This is now what would you do with this?
So like I have in one of them, just
Oh.
put
Can I get this?
floral pieces. That one may be a little.
No, I
Can you get it all on camera?
Oh, yes, absolutely. So, there you go.
Yeah,
There's-
just
there's
change
the
it out
jar.
with the seasons.
Yeah, there's the jar, glass, and then here this is the berries and some red. Very nice. You did that. Very tastefully done. Nice. Good job. So, I'll put that right back over there. By the way, it was $100. It's $89 for
That's
that.
for the set of two.
Two of them. It's called a how you say it? Malaya?
Sure, we'll go with
Malea, Malaya. I would say Malaya. Malaya Navy vase set. Two of them for $89. So there you go at Cannon Furniture. Be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. So you're coming back. We're going to talk about Traeger grills. Anything else on there that you want the folks to know? It comes out tomorrow on Facebook, the new ad. Anything else you want to tell us?
Just make sure you check it out and sure to come by and see us on Friday, Saturday. Of course, a lot of these are limited things, only a few available. So once they're gone,
They're gone.
they're gone. So don't wait around.
Yeah. Snooze, you lose. So, and the deliveries, you heard her say, if you come in and purchase it next week, so you think, well, can we get it before Christmas? And get it before December, it looks like, sounds like. So, geographically, they come in from all over the place. I know, I told you, friends bought some in Kingsport. Got some from folks from Johnson City that I know bought furniture here, but it's even farther out than that, isn't it? How far out do you have driven to deliver things?
For delivery, we kind of stay within a couple of hours. Just depends on where we're going. But, I mean, pickups, we have a truckload that someone's picking up in a couple of weeks to go to Florida. They're moving to Florida but wanted to get everything here, so bought it. We're going to load it up for them on their moving truck, and they're going to drive it down to Florida.
Carrie Taylor says, I need a new end table. Jason, buy Mrs. Taylor an end table for $22. Baker says, I was told Santa I want my couch set for Christmas from God bless Scotty. So anyway, and let's see. Yeah, that's two of them that I need new things. So she wants a new couch set for Christmas.
Oh, I know what
Baker.
Lisa wants. Scotty just needs to
Call
make
you.
his way in
Yeah,
here.
come on in, Scotty. The water's warm. Come on in and spend some money over here, because Kristen knows exactly what Lisa wants for Christmas. So, and she'll probably get it. So that's how it rolls. So hours you're open here for Black Friday. I know you're going to be closed Thursday, and you should be, and I appreciate you all doing that to give you all a chance to go spend time with your family. But Friday, tomorrow, you'll be open to win. Regular
We'll
hours.
be open our regular hours, 10 to 6, and then Saturday we will be open an extra hour for Small Business Saturday, 9 to 6.
9 to 6 on Saturday. Closed on Sundays, of course. Would you ever have any hankering to help me do a ball game? I think it'd be a hoot to have you up there do a ball game with me, a basketball game.
You know what we said earlier about not knowing the name of the moves?
Yeah. Well, you know
That would
basketball.
be me for basketball.
You know, well, yeah, your little one plays ball, so you've been
I
around.
mean, I can watch basketball, but I'm not going to be calling any plays. And
Okay, I thought I'd ask. What about Hub? You think Hub would help me?
I don't know that he's going on the air.
Not
I
going
mean,
on.
I could. It would be entertaining, but you're not going to get any real basketball knowledge out of me during a game.
From you? It'd be hilarious. I think it'd be a hoot. So, anyway, I did it with Whitney Blevins. She did it for football, the JV football game. First lady I ever had help me. It's pretty cool. She wants to do it again next year, and I said, we can. So, I was throwing out there, thought Mrs. Cannon would like to come do a basketball game or a quarter or something. So, probably not. I'm getting a look. It'd be a good time to go to the break. So, I'll see you in a few minutes. Yes, that is, you are coming back, right?
Okay, I'll be back.
Push Traeger grills, I hope. I want you to, because it is the season. You sell a lot of grills at Christmas, don't you? Yeah, that's what we want.
Lots of good Christmas presents.
Yep. One of our great sponsors, again, how about this? These folks sponsor our Player of the Game every night. Last night we had, let's see if I can do this from memory. I shouldn't do this because I'm going to mess it up. Creed Baker and Ryland Garland were the JV players of the game. The varsity game was Evan Chambers and Gage Reed. I think I got them right. All four of those kids, young men, get a free sandwich from Port Travis Deli. You eat there, don't you?
I do.
What do you like at Port Travis?
I either go back and forth between the Mad Italian on dark with everything. Love the spicy onions. Or salad with turkey.
Yep. There you go. Can't go wrong with them, folks. Port Travis Deli, here's Richard tell you all about it. Coming up, we'll take a look at some high school basketball. We got the Food City Tournament going on in Bluff City. We got the Hardee's Classic going on in Jonesboro. We'll take a look at high school hoops. Eddie Morrell joins us at the bottom of the hour. We're live at Cannon Furniture. All the furniture is half off. End table starting at $22, limited quantity. Love seats, $1,000. Is it close where I can see that right now? You got me.
It's
You put
tucked away until the sale.
But I can see it. But you put the hook in me. $1,000 love seat for $97. The old Cowboy's gonna go check that one out. So
They may be gone before anybody gets here. If
I may buy them. I need 12 love seats, please. So I just need one, but I'm gonna check it out. Quick break. Hello, Rob Fritz. How you doing, sir? She says I'm offended I never got asked to call a game. Oh. Baker, you can come call a game if you want to. She ran the camera for me a couple of years ago. But you know what? The camera, she was trying to run the camera, and she's cheering on, I guess that was Cam at the same time.
Lisa gets real excited at games.
Oh, yeah. A camera was going like this. She was yelling. She said,
I don't know if she could sit still during a game to stay on microphone.
We were at Daniel Boone shooting the game. She said, can I yell in the press box? And I said, we already are. So it's a little late now. You're already screaming, make a tackle, hit somebody. So, yeah, she's hilarious. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. We'll see you come back. We'll talk about Traeger Grills.
Okay.
So, love this place. Again, we've had, as I said, had someone in Oak come over from Johnson City and bought some furniture. I know someone come into here because they saw us and bought, in Kingsport, bought some furniture. Be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. Buy it at Cannon's Furniture. It's holiday season. Anytime's a good time, particularly football and holiday season. And come by and get some subs, get some sandwiches. Tell me about it.
Well, you can call us about 10, 15 minutes ahead of time and give us your specifications on your favorite sandwiches, and we'll have them ready for you when you come.
Yep.
Simple as that.
Run them down for me.
Yep. Ham and cheese, turkey and cheese, Mad Italian, corned beef, or a Reuben if you prefer with sauerkraut, pastrami. We got steak and cheese. We've got a bacon sandwich, pepperoni, or a pizza sub. We have marinara sauce in-house if you like that. We also do the meatball sandwich. We've got cold cut subs with bologna, salami, ham, and cheese on them, served cold, of course. And we got chicken salad in-house as well.
Yep. Salads, tell me about the salads.
You have a fistful of lettuce with some with your choice of meat, ham, turkey, and roast beef. Cheese, lettuce, tomatoes, croutons in the salad, spicy onions if you prefer. And we've got ranch dressing, honey mustard, Thousand Island, and Italian. Pick from.
543-6128 is the number to call.
Yep.
543-6128. And you also have, we talk about the pickled eggs. Tell me about those.
Yeah, our pickled eggs are beets and vinegar, pickled for 7 days minimum. They're nice and tart. You want some salt with them to take some of that bite out for you. But we got we got those pickled eggs. We also have dill pickle slices and fire and ice pickles, which are like a sweet heat pickle.
Yep. All that available here. 543-6128. We got potato chips and more potato chips. We got 10 coolers full of drinks. Everything from Pepsi and Coke products down to energy drinks and Gatorade. It's all right here. And it's a phone call away. 543-6128. The more sandwiches you make, the merrier. So
That's right.
Don't go, well, I'd like to have 8 or 10, 12 sandwiches. Call them in, load them up.
It's a good time to support local places right now, folks.
Yeah.
We appreciate all the business.
You'll fix them, won't you?
You know it.
Yep.
Yep.
Monday through Saturday, 9 to 9, closed on Sundays. 543-6128. One of our great sponsors, making it go. Richard Oakes and the lads right here at Port Travis Deli. It's a Cyclone Sports doubleheader this Thanksgiving week. Hi, this is Tom Taylor inviting you to join me. First, this evening, it's T.A. Duggar boys basketball doubleheader, junior varsity and varsity, as the Cyclones host Sullivan Heights Middle School. Airtime for both at 4:45. And then Tuesday, it's Elizabethton High School Cyclone Wrestling as the Cyclones host Westridge and Hancock County with all the action starting at 5:45. It's a Thanksgiving week sports doubleheader here on the Tom Taylor Sports Show Facebook page and on YouTube. Go Cyclones! It's time for another giveaway. Just in time for the holidays. The Tom Taylor Sports Show and the Jewelers Bench in Elizabethton giving you the chance to win a $100 gift certificate. That's right, a $100 gift certificate, and it's easy to qualify. All you do to enter is by liking and following both the Tom Taylor Sports Show and the Jewelers Bench Facebook page, and by making a comment on the Facebook post pinned at the top of the Tom Taylor Sports Show page. It's just that easy. Winner announced Wednesday, November the 22nd, just in time for the Black Friday sale. Qualify today. Win a $100 gift certificate just in time for the holidays from the Jewelers Bench in Elizabethton and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show again. Thanks for being with us. Love coming down here. I love promoting these folks because it's local. Be loyal. Buy local and buy it in Betsy. Also, Double C Western Supply. How about this? Starting today, all the Dan Post boots on at Double C are 40% off. We'll have her on the show tomorrow. She's going to call in and talk to us. Diana, we're talking about. All the Dan Post is 40% off. All the Twisted X boots are 40% off. They have a clearance rack at Double C now at 75% off. And everything in the store at Double C Western Supply, one of our great sponsors, is automatic 20% off. So it's out there, folks. 'Tis the season. And, again, Amazon doesn't sponsor your ball teams, but tonight we do the wrestling. We'll go to a break. You'll hear Double C. You'll hear Cannons. You'll hear Jewelers Bench. You'll hear Big John's Closeouts. You'll hear folks local that spend their money with us. And so when you spend it with them, they take that money, just like here. I buy this love seat. That $100, they'll turn right around and put it back in to buying school clothes, buying gas, buying whatever they need to buy it with. It I don't know who says right. Perpetuates. Thank you. Perpetuates. It's just keeps going on and on and on. And so that's the beauty of keeping that money local. Then when they go into, let's say Kristen goes to Double C and buys a pair of boots. Then Diana takes that money that she's bought and goes around. Maybe she'll come back here and buy furniture, or she'll go buy gas for a vehicle or buy whatever, and that's just how it goes. None of that happens when you send the money out of the market. So be loyal, buy local. And ultimately the businesses, as I said yesterday, and it's true, the businesses, when they pay their taxes, the city takes the sales tax off of businesses and off the sales of products and turns around and buys police cruisers, fire trucks, school buses, the basic infrastructure into a city, hire more police officers, more firefighters, whatever it takes, whatever's needed. And so all that happens when you spend money locally. When it's gone out of the area, none of that money stays here, and none of that money benefits folks locally like it does when you do your shopping local. So there you go. All right, football. Let's take a look at football. High school football, the all-region team announced from the Mountain East Conference. Player of the year is Dylan Trivett from the Hampton Bulldogs. Unfortunately, he had a calf injury, couldn't play in that game last week. Big difference in the game. You don't have your starting quarterback at 100%. I'm not even sure. I don't think he even played. But anyway, he is the player of the year. The coach of the year is Jason Jarrett of Happy Valley. Offensive player of the year is Joseph Sowers from Happy Valley. Defensive player of the year is Dion Blair from South Green. Offensive lineman of the year is Shaden Oliver from Hampton. The co-defensive lineman of the year is from Happy Valley, Jacob Andes, or JC. The special teams player of the year, Brant Wilhoy from South Green. The athlete of the year is Dominic Burleson from Hampton. Here's the part I like. The academic student's athlete of the year. At the end of the day, folks, it's all about your grades. All right? I'm right. Academic athletes of the year from Happy Valley, Austin Nichols. From Hampton, Gino Carrico. From South Green, Brendan Lisenby. Hope I'm saying it right. Hope so. Trevor Bright from Eagleton. Wyatt Moody, West Green. And from Cumberland Gap, Nick McCorkle, the academic student athletes of the year. How about that? I salute those guys as much as their football talent. We're getting it done in the classroom. First team offense. Quarterbacks, Jacob Susong, South Green, Nate Clemmer from Eagleton. Running backs, Jamie Esterlin, Happy Valley. Nash Rader, South Green, and Ian Kiefer from West Green. First team offense, wide receivers in the Mountain East Conference, T.J. Buckner, South Green, Colton Relation, Eagleton, and Austin Franklin, West Green. Again, a disclaimer, if I mispronounce these names, certainly not intentional. Linemen are Will Thornton from Hampton, Carlos Lopez of Happy Valley. Offensive lineman first team, Jacob Warren, South Green, Brendan Lissenby, South Green, Justin Sintel, West Green, and Damian Sintel from West Green. That's your offensive lineman first team. Defensive first team in the conference. The lineman, Jaden Kuhn, Hampton, Jaden Walls, Happy Valley, Jovan Pendleton, South Green, Braden McCamey of West Green. First team all defensive linebackers, Gino Carrico, Hampton, Aiden Paul, Happy Valley, Lane Cope, Eagleton, and Wyatt Moody of West Green. Your defensive backs, first team, J.J. McEllier from Hampton, Landon Keller, Happy Valley, Trey Gentry of South Green, Liam Derman of Eagleton, and Dawson Daniels of West Green. That's your first team defensive backs of the Mountain East Conference. So congratulations to all those guys, deservedly getting what they got, and they deserved it. All right, high school basketball. Let's take a look at it. First off, on the boys' side from yesterday, Dobbins Minute beats North Charleston, South Carolina in Charleston by 5. Tri-Cities Christian knocks off Tennessee High by 3, 56-53. Today, Dobbins Minute takes on Military Magnet in South Carolina at 3 o'clock. Science Hill playing in the Farragut tournament for Thanksgiving. Elizabethton Cyclones take on Morristown West at Granger at 8 o'clock tonight. Volunteers guys play Unaka at 5:30. Tennessee High taking on Bearden at 7 o'clock. The Hardee's Classic today, Providence Academy and South Green at 3:30. Providence Academy now coached by the legendary coach George Pitts. Had him on the show earlier in the summer. So Providence taking on South Green at 3:30. Unicoi County and Chucky Doak at 5 o'clock. North Green and Daniel Boone at 6:30. And Crockett and the Happy Valley boys in the Hardee's Classic in Jonesboro at 8 o'clock tonight. Let's take a look at the girls, where they play. Who played last night? Happy Valley beat Cornerstone Christian by a 56-18 score. Cumberland Gap's ladies beat North Green by 3. In the Food City tournament, Daniel Boone beat Greenville by 5. Dobbins Minute's ladies beat Sullivan East by a 67-38 score. The Hardee's Classic in Jonesboro, the Lady Black Knights of Chucky Doak beat Providence Academy by 8. Tennessee High's girls in overtime beat South Green by 4. Lakeway Christian beat Cosby by 2. And here's your girls' schedule for today. The Lady Cyclones take on Morristown West at 6:45 tonight down in Granger. Science Hill battles Cleveland at Farragut. North Green's ladies take on Cumberland Gap. Unicoi County in that same tournament down in Granger. The Food City tournament today, Greenville plays Westridge ladies at 4. And DB's ladies will take on the Lady Bulldogs of Bearden at 8 o'clock tonight. That's what's going on there in high school basketball for this Tuesday. Again, the local teams are all participating, some local, some out of town. And so that's what's going on, and all that, of course, courtesy of the Johnson City Press, Kingsport Times News, as far as who's playing where. All right, Coach Morales here is going to join us. We'll take a break. We'll get him in here and get him set up, get him settled in. We're going to be doing wrestling tonight. We are. And we are going to be, again, bringing it to you, beginning at 5:45 tonight. One more thing. We're all traveling. Is this it right here? Yep, here we go. 1.3 million Tennesseans will be traveling on the highways for Thanksgiving. All construction-related lane closures on interstates and state routes beginning at noon tomorrow will be shut down in order to help have a smooth traffic flow as best they can. 55 million Americans are expected to travel 50 miles or more during the Thanksgiving holiday weekend. Going to be a lot of folks on the road, a lot of traffic. Use your noggin. Stay, again, driving defensively. Anticipate what the other person's going to do. There's going to be a lot of folks out there. 55 million Americans will be traveling. What do they say about Tennessee? 1.3 million Tennesseans will be traveling for the holiday weekend. Some are starting out today. Some will be going tomorrow. A lot will be coming back or going here and there on Black Friday. So a lot of people on the road. And 55 million will be driving 50 miles or more. We're here again at Cannon Furniture, where everything in the store furniture-wise is half off. Again, those love seats are going to be at $97. They're $1,000 love seats. They're going to start at $97. They got end tables starting at $22. Some sweetheart deals. And, of course, the new sale paper comes out tomorrow on Facebook at Cannon Furniture. They're smart. They don't use paper anymore. They just use electronic media, and they use us as well. Hello, Reba Whitehead. Thank you. Have a blessed Thanksgiving. You do as well. Kathy Lau says, very windy up here in the mountains and getting some much-needed rain. Hope you have a blessed Thanksgiving. Thank you, dear. She brings me those butterscotch candies all the time. Love them. Coach Morrell next on the Tom Dillon Sports Show. But first, here's Rick Walters. I set that up to tell you if you're traveling and you don't like your automobile insurance, this guy's the number one, Rick Walters, one of our sponsors, the number one horseman agent in the country. Not just in Tennessee, not just in the Tri-Cities, in the country. And I have my insurance with him. He does a great job. If he helps me, he can help you. And here he is to tell you about auto insurance. Coach Morrell next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
Insurance. How can you help us with auto insurance?
Well, one of the things Horace Mann was started for, Tom, back in 1945 was to provide auto insurance for educators. They came up with the idea that if we could put a group of school teachers together in one company, their cars would sit in a parking lot for 10, 12 hours a day. Friday and Saturday nights, they're home grading papers. They're all college educated. They have a tendency to be better drivers because they set an example for their students. And knowing all those things, we'd probably have less claims. And so we're able to offer better insurance rates because of that.
And so, if you're a teacher, an educator, you want to come here and get a quote because of that, your quotes and your rates are typically better than other folks, right?
That's right. And we also do a couple other things for educators. If they were to get into an accident while they're on school business, we don't have a deductible on that, Tom. They won't have to pay a deductible. If somebody vandalizes their car while it's on school property, they don't pay a deductible for that. If they get into an accident on school property, we waive the deductible. If they get into an accident with another Horace Mann agent or a Horace Mann client, they're going to not have to pay a deductible also.
It's good stuff. So if you need more information, go to social media or give him a call. How can we get a hold of you and find out more?
Yeah, you can just call me here at the office at 543-0059 or go to horacemann.com on the internet, and you'll be able to find our office here.
There you go. One of our great sponsors here on the Tom Dillon Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, the good folks right here at Rick Walters, Horseman Insurance.
And back on the Tom Dillon Sports Show, look who stopped by. Coach Morrell's in the house.
How are we doing?
I'm doing good. Like this man. He was with me last week. Went home and watched We Are Marshall in your honor.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I believe I did the same thing the next day.
Yeah.
It's a hard movie to stay away from, especially this time of year when you're getting motivated. The holidays always bring me some extra personal motivation, so that's one of my favorites.
Yep, We Are Marshall. Great movie. We celebrated, unfortunately, the anniversary last week of the crash of the plane that killed all the football teams. So I went home in his honor, and he's a big Marshall guy, and he watched his plays. I watched my plays. We Are Marshall. So we're going to be doing wrestling tonight. Hey, Coach Eddie. Baker says, hey, Coach Eddie.
Hey, Baker. What's happening?
Hello, ladies. You know what's interesting down here? There's a lot of foot traffic in downtown Elizabethton.
There is.
I love it.
I was coming in, and I noticed that most of the parking spaces were filled up. It reminded me of coming down here as a kid. They had the parking spaces slanted out.
Angled?
Yeah, so you can see the tail fins of the cars, I guess. But it reminded me a lot of coming down here as a kid and it being busy and hustling. It's nice to see a good revitalization.
Yep, busy. I'm just sitting there watching. Of course, there's Dino's right up here, a great restaurant, and so a lot of folks going that way. And, of course, the coffee company down this way. And there's folks just meandering through, just walking the streets. And it's a lot of foot traffic down there, which I love. You're right. It's good for the city. All right, we got wrestling tonight. We got Cock County, Westridge, and the Cyclones coming to town. So set it up for us. We start at 5:45. What are folks going to be able to see tonight?
Well, what folks are going to see tonight is our first iteration of home wrestling. We're going to call it Seasons Beatings. So here we are. We've got Cott County and Westridge coming in, and all three of our teams are fairly young. They've got a couple of really good athletes on each squad. Should be a lot of fun. Should be a whole lot of fun.
Yep, season's beatings tonight. So
Season's
it starts at 5:45.
beatings, yes.
So it's Cott County, Westridge, and us, and we go first. We play.
First, we will wrestle Cott County.
Wrestle Cott County first. Okay.
Then the middle match will be Cott County and Westridge.
Then we'll come back and do Westridge and nightcap.
And we'll close Westridge out with the nightcap.
Yep. You want to run down who's going to be wrestling for us tonight?
Well,
Classes?
sure, absolutely. Right now at 120 pounds, we'll have Caden Eastep. Caden's a sophomore, got a couple years under his belt, pretty tenacious at 120 pounds. Jacob Presley will be wrestling at 126. He's had a great preseason. The first of the Shelby brothers, Roman Shelby, will be wrestling at 132. And Brock Shelby will be wrestling at 138. Lucas Howell at 144. Jackson Keller at 150. Caleb Mindeman at 165. Then we're going to go on up to Leif Urbach at 190. Jacob Smith in the same weight class. At 215, we'll have Caden Eggers, and for our heavyweight this evening, we'll have Aiden Morley. Now, there are a couple of athletes that I haven't mentioned yet, and they will be worked in this evening. Anybody that watched football season became familiar with a couple of numbers.
Yep.
32 was one of them.
Andrew Blevins.
Yes, sir.
Take
Andrew
your head
Blevins.
off your shoulders. Yeah.
Yep. Well, Andrew's decided he's going to go ahead and take some heads off on the wrestling mat.
Awesome.
So he may be making his debut tonight. Also just picked up yesterday a certain cornerback who just laid the most monstrous hits I've seen this season.
Yeah.
I believe he wore number 4. I think it was 4.
The Baker boy.
That would be that Baker boy.
Yeah.
Came into the room yesterday, and I looked at him and said, "How you feeling, Cam?" He said, well, I'm tired, Coach, but I love it."
Yeah.
So, here we go. We're gonna unleash the Cyclone Fury, and tonight is going to be a really good opportunity for us to come together as a team, support each other, and do what it is that we do, which is chew gum and pin people, and we're all out of gum.
Yeah, we're out of gum. I love it. Season's beating. So, for folks who don't know the sport, that's why we're doing this, to introduce it to you as much as we can, to just bringing awareness. It is not what you see on whatever it is, Monday Night Raw, whatever they call that, where they're throwing chairs and all that. I mean, that's all what they want to do. That's, I guess, more of an entertainment. This is more pure, just brawn and muscle and technique, and get after it, right?
Oh, absolutely. I always tell people this. Imagine running 6 minutes at a sprint with your body weight on your shoulders. That's the kind of endurance that it takes to wrestle. Also imagine, I'm sure, if you were raised in Carter County, you probably got in a fight or two when you were little. Just take that to the nth degree with somebody wanting to make sure you don't get back up.
Right.
It takes grit, to determination. It takes technical knowledge. It takes a little bit of luck sometimes. It's unlike any other sport at the high school level. One of our former athletic directors called it hand-to-hand combat with rules, and he's
awesome.
Pretty much true.
It is. Yeah, they get after it. So out there on that mat for they go 3 rounds at what, 3 minutes a pop?
3 rounds, 2 minutes a pop.
2 minutes a pop. 6 minutes total. So, and that's excruciating 6 minutes. And it is different. Just like you use Cam as an example. What he did in football practice was pretty tough. I mean, Sean put him through the ringer, but wrestling is totally different than football.
And you have to look at it from that perspective. It's not that one is better than the other.
Right.
It's that one trains differently than the other and brings out different things in the athlete. Being fortunate enough to be part of the football program now, I saw what our training did for raw power and for concentration and for sticking to the game plan.
Mm-hmm.
And you're not going to get that anywhere else than under the Witten's tutelage.
Yeah.
Now, what we bring to the table is we bring sheer endurance, tenacity, and technical knowledge. So the two really fit together really, really well. Mm-hmm. There are NFL linemen that were college wrestlers that never played a down of college football. Mm-hmm. Stephen Neal from the New England Patriots never played a down of college football. No, he was taken by Bill Belichick as a wrestler.
Really? Because of wrestling?
Because of wrestling.
How does wrestling get you ready for life?
You're sitting in the drive-through window at McDonald's. You've been there for 4.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
You've seen everybody that you've gone to high school with.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them may or may not have laughed at you. Some of them may or may not have been snide. And for 4.5 hours, you take that and you get back up knowing that what you're doing in your station of life is the best that you can do, and that you move forward with the grace of God and sheer determination. It's that kind of determination that's built in wrestling.
Wow.
Well put, sir. We'll be there tonight. Again, we're going to be, people ask me, you know anything about wrestling? No, not really, but that's okay. We're just going to just let the picture tell itself. Coach Fraley says, Coach Morrell's in the house. Great job, guys. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone watching. Thank you. Can't wait to see the football boys on the mat. Cameron Wrestling is going to save me a lot of grocery money. There you go. So,
that had to be Lisa.
It was.
Well, oh, that's great.
Baker. Oh,
that's
yeah.
great.
Yep. So
that's okay. Creed will make up for it. What Cameron was telling me, that boy's eating about $200 a week in groceries already.
Scotty's got to work overtime just to get the feed bill.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, well, I was there. Any of us that raised athletes were there.
Absolutely.
You know, we didn't know whether we were going to pay our food bill or our gas bill.
That's it. Came down to either going to eat or drive around in the car.
Absolutely.
I understand we had 4 boys, and we ate her out of house and home all the time.
Now, I'm not going to leave you out in the dark tonight. You're going to have a special guest commentator.
I think I know who it is, don't I?
I believe you do. I believe you do.
Do I announce it now or just wait?
Oh, no, we can go ahead and announce it. Everybody needs to prepare.
Go ahead.
Tonight, Cyclone football's finest and one of my state placing wrestlers, Joseph Kechter, will be providing color commentary tonight.
Love it.
Joseph is in his senior year at Milligan now, and I'd say that both programs are about as proud of him as we could be of any athlete that we've coached. Turned into a fine young man, has a great head on his shoulders, still has a love for both sports, and gives back whenever he can.
And a great kid.
Yeah.
Or a young man now, but we called him Babe the Blue Ox when I started calling the ball games. I don't know why he got that nickname, but every time I saw him at the Tipton wedding, and he said, "You still call me Babe the Blue Ox, don't you?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "We watch your games, and every now and then you refer to him. Kid could play football.
The man could play football. The man could
wrestle too. Yep.
The man could wrestle.
Yep. He can do both, and so he'll help us tonight. Joseph Kechter is going to help us. Creed drinks a gallon of milk a day. There you go.
128 fluid ounces of milk. That's 8.3 pounds of milk a day. They're better off buying a cow.
Yeah, just get a cow.
Yeah, just get a cow, put it there next to Creed's room. He'll be fine.
Let Baker milk it. So there you go. I would come live stream that, watching Lisa Baker milk a cow. Ain't a chance. I would come, video that one. 5:45 tonight, ready to go?
5:45. We're going to weigh in at 5:30. We'll get to wrestling as quick as we can after that. If you've never been to a wrestling match, this is a great one to start out on. It's just one mat, 2 teams on one mat, and chaos will ensue. It's a great environment. Our wrestling family is small but very close knit. We're taking cues from our football family and treating our athletes the way that they need to be treated, and treating each other the way that we need to be treated. To just helping out whenever we can. Just great people. I encourage you to just come check us out. I think you'll be very impressed.
It is open to the public, by the way, of course.
Absolutely.
Kind of goes out saying, but some folks we're trying to introduce them to the sport, and yes, it is not a closed gym. It's very much open to the public. So we'll get started at 5:45 and just let it roll and see what happens.
Can't wait.
Yeah, me either. I appreciate you asking me to do this. This is good. We're going to be streaming some, do we say wrestling or wrestling? Does it make a difference?
You know what? I'm beginning to kind of like the wrestling, honestly. Doing my college wrestling in the North, it was wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
But down here we got a little bit of swagger about us. A little bit of wrestling is just fine.
That's a little bit of wrestling, just fine. That's, of course, growing up in West Virginia, wrestling was a big deal.
Absolutely,
big deal.
Yep.
One of our guys won the state championship, and he was a hero to a lot of kids, and so he won the state our senior year, and we had a big meet on school time, and they unloaded all the kids come in and wrestle, and it was a big deal.
Well, we would travel from. I was at Macedonia, Ohio, which is right between Cleveland and Akron. And we would travel to Ironton, West Virginia for the Ironton Classic every year. Absolutely.
Big deal. So we're going to try and make it a big deal tonight. We'll have the man with me, Joseph Kechter, Babe the Blue Ox, will be in there doing a little color commentating, and we're going to bring it to you starting at 5:45, and we'll get it going at 6.
Sounds good.
I love it. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Can't wait. It's gonna
Go
be a
Cyclones.
season beating.
Seasons beatings, baby. I cannot wait. This is my favorite time of the year. I would sing Christmas carols right now if I could sing and knew how to spell carol. I swear I would.
He is a piece of work, folks. Love him to death. Our buddy Coach Morrell will come right back, and we'll be ready to go. We'll be joined by, the young lady herself, Kristen Cannon, talking about Traeger Grills just in time for the holidays here in the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Now, if the Drifters were doing this, they'd do it. Oh, well, I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know. May the days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white.
It's time for another giveaway, just in time for the holidays. The Tom Taylor Sports Show and the Jewelers Bench in Elizabethton giving you the chance to win a $100 gift certificate. That's right, a $100 gift certificate, and it's easy to qualify. All you do to enter is by liking and following both the Tom Taylor Sports Show and the Jewelers Bench Facebook page, and by making a comment on the Facebook post pinned at the top of the Tom Taylor Sports Show page. It's just that easy. Winner announced Wednesday, November the 22nd, just in time for the Black Friday sale. Qualify today. Win a $100 gift certificate just in time for the holidays from the Jewelers Bench in Elizabethton and the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Back in the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Excuse me. There she is one more time, our buddy. Or here she is, rather, Kristen Cannon. So we have the Traeger sale promotion. They got a lot of stuff on sale. Traeger grills. Before we get into that, tell folks out there who may not know why Traeger grills, what sets them apart from all the others.
Of course, it's not just a regular grill. It is a wood pellet smoker. Some of them also go up to the higher 500-degree temperatures that you can do quick sears, and you can even bake breads, pizzas, cookies, whatever you want to make in it, you can make. And because the fuel is the wood pellets, it gives a lot more juicy flavor to your meat or whatever it happens to be that you're cooking. A lot more flavor and moisture than just a high heat, quick grill on propane.
Hello, Amy Strickland. Appreciate you watching. We're live here again at Cannon Furniture, where everything is on sale. All the furniture, half off for the Black Friday. New sale comes out tomorrow on Facebook. Facebook is Cannon's
Fine Home Furnishings.
There you go. Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings, where the new ad will be tomorrow. We'll have it. We'll be at the Jewelers Bench tomorrow, broadcasting live. They've got a Black Friday sale going. Double C's got all the damn Post boots. You wear boots?
I have bought boots at Double C.
Okay.
For usually, let's see, was it last Christmas? I got my dad a pair of boots down there for Christmas.
All the Dan Post boots starting today are 40% off. All the Twisted X boots are 40% off. The clearance rack went from 60 to starting today to 75% off, and everything in the store is a flat 20% off at Double C. So you're going to save big there as well. Again, same thing, be loyal, buy local, and buy it in Betsy. So people do, and they ship it all over the country, and they buy it here as well. So, and local folks go in, and they also have folks online buying overnight, and they ship it every day out to wherever. So that's where we'll be tomorrow at Jewelers Bench, but we'll still be talking about Double C. So everybody's got a sale going on, including Cannon Furniture. The Traeger grills, you've got the sales sheet here. We're going to mark them down and move them out. Tell us about that.
So Traeger promotions, we have anywhere from $100 up to $300 off of the pellet grills. Also, sauces, rubs, and pellets are $2 off a bag. It doesn't include the special edition pellets, but all of the others are $2 off a bag. So, and those make great stocking stuffers for someone loves to smoke.
Mm-hmm. What's the most popular pellet bag you sell?
Probably the Signature. That's the one. It's a blend, so it works with everything. That's what we use the most at our house too.
You want to grab some rubs up there real quick?
Grab some.
Yeah. We'll do that, and while she's doing that, we'll remind you where we're going to be tonight at 5:45. We'll be ready to go bring you wrestling, and we're going to do that. Coach, we forgot to tell you, there's the girls wrestle too. For Elizabeth, and we have the roster. We have the other ones tonight too. Princess Russell, Paige Shelby, Kaylee Shoemake, Sadie Kellerman, Bailey Silvers, and Kylie Nelson. They wrestle, so we'll have ladies on the mat tonight too wrestling. So ladies versus ladies, and so it's girls and guys wrestling tonight, starting at 5:45. All right, so we have, I'll be your Vanna. Let's see.
So this is the Anything Rub. It's like a general all-purpose. You can literally put it on anything. Easy enough.
Salt, pepper, garlic, and spices. Anything Rub. Price point on these are $10.99. Okay, there you go.
And then a spicy fajita rub. So good on paprika.
Paprika, I'm country. Paprika, garlic, and chili pepper. Spicy fajita rub. Okay.
Then the prime rib rub. That's one of my favorites. Great on steaks. Rosemary and garlic.
There you go. Prime rib, $10.99.
A lot of people do prime ribs for Christmas time too. So this time in jerky rub.
Sea salt and chili pepper, jerky rub. All right.
So if you're into making your own jerky or just like the flavor of a jerky, you can use that one. I know Brady loves jerky. We stopped on the way back from the football tournament this weekend at Buc-ee's. They have the whole wall of jerky, and they'll give you samples. And there was a ghost pepper jerky. Him and one of his friends decided they had to try it. So both of them ate it, didn't make a face, didn't flinch, didn't take a drink.
Really? The ghost pepper?
Those two wild little things just
Wow.
popped it right in.
Didn't drink anything? Ghost
Nope.
pepper will set you on fire. These does me. So
But
wow.
apparently those two.
No, Iron
That
Belly.
was
This one's called Whiskey Dust.
Yes.
Maple and bourbon flavored rub.
So that is a good sweet rub. I think I used that. I even used that on Brussels sprouts a while back. Salmon.
Cool. So all these available here, and that's just, how many do you think is over the total?
There's
Probably
like 20
different.
maybe, and they're all $2 off right now.
Yeah, she just brought 5 over here. There's a whole wall of the different rubs you can get.
And pricing's the same across Traeger's everywhere. So if you see it online, they have it on sale online. We have it on sale too. So you can come in here. We will even assemble it for you or offer local delivery. So if you want it in the box wrapped up for Christmas, you can do that. Or if you want it fully assembled and stick a bow on it to surprise someone, we can do that too.
Great way to do it, folks. That's called customer service. Be loyal. Buy local. You buy it off Amazon. It ain't going to be put in a box with a bow on it. You just come get a box and good luck putting it together. Not here. Cannon's put it together for you. Be loyal, buy local, buy it here in Betsy at Cannon Furniture. So the Traeger grills, you have how many different grills? If you had to guess, 6,
We
7?
have at least 6 or 7 right now. Anything from the little tiny tabletop all the way up to the Big Daddy that includes the induction cooktop. You can
The Big Daddy.
feed the football team on the big one.
Yep. And the little one's tailgating. And hunters can take it with them too, right? Hunters,
There's-
fishing people, anybody.
There's
take
a
it.
little bitty one with a handheld handle that you can carry up to the next bigger size. It's the tailgater with the fold down legs. Then they go up in size and features from there.
And they're all on sale.
They are.
Anywhere from $100 to $300 off, depending on the style you want. They're all right behind us, so you go, well, where do I look at them? Come in here and look at them. You can touch them, open the lid. She'll tell you all about the pellets, and the pellets or the bags are on sale, and the rubs are on sale, and the sauces are on sale. What was the one you sold me? It was the, it's over there on the other side of the grill. Something about I can't believe it's sauce or something like that. It's got
Was it the apricot sauce?
No, it's got a yellow label on it. Can't believe it's sauce or something like that. So
I'm not sure. There's a
it
few
worked.
over there.
I put it on the hamburgers this summer and I grilled out, so it's good stuff. But there's all kinds of. You have the Japanese one too, don't you?
Yep, got that
Japanese
one, the
barbecue
regular and
sauce.
spicy, and then we have all of the meat church spices too.
It's all right here, folks. It's a one-stop shop. Come here again to Cannon Furniture in downtown Elizabethton. The grills are set up. You can look at them, as I said. She'll answer or Chad will answer any questions you've got. And so we're ready to go. You can have it delivered. You can take it with you. You can have it assembled. You can just put it in the box. You take it home, put it together, whatever you want. You're just here to please, right?
We are.
Yep. So
Make life easier.
what's the biggest seller all across the year? What's the biggest seller? Is there a particular model that moves? Everybody wants it, or they all sell?
There's a different one for everybody, and because what always happens, people always start out with a smaller one, and then a year goes by, and they've used it so much, and people want them to make things for them. They end up selling that one to somebody else and coming back and getting a bigger one. I actually have somebody, he was making smoked mac and cheese for his family for Thanksgiving, and one of his coworkers said, "Can I pay you to make an extra pan, and I'll come by and pick it up?" So he may have a smoked mac and cheese business going on before too long, because that's what happens. People want invites to come over. They smell you cooking out in your neighborhood, and friends find out. Everybody wants something you've made.
You guys did the goldfish done at one time.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what you did, but you had the little tiny goldfish crackers the kids have at school. They were.
We use the goldfish. My personal preference is the Cheez-Its. Just some olive oil cooking spray, and I use the Meat Church all-purpose rub. Sprinkle that on there, mix them up. In fact, I give that out to some people at Christmas. We'll make huge pans of them, divide them up, and pass those out as little gifts to people.
Cheez-Its?
Great little snack. Yep, Cheez-Its. And we're doing, of course, we talked about the cream cheese before, doing some of that as an appetizer for Thanksgiving. Just smoking the cream cheese. I like it smoked plain, and then add pepper jelly, like a peach pepper jelly or a raspberry pepper jelly on top. Or you can do the same thing, add the spices, and do it that way. But quick, easy appetizers that everybody loves.
It's all right here, folks. Again, at Cannon Furniture, downtown Elizabethton, the Traeger Grills, spelling Traeger, Traeger Grills. They have them in stock. All of them are either $100 to $300 off for Christmas, depending on which one you're looking at. The pellets are on sale. The rubs are on sale. Everything you need to get going is on sale for Christmas. And as we said, they can they'll put them together for you. Put them together yourself. They'll deliver for you. What do you need? It's be loyal, buy local, shop right here. Again, closing this thing out, all the furniture, again, in case somebody's flipped on and missed you earlier in the show, tell them again what's going on here for Black Friday, would you please?
So we have every piece of furniture in the store 50% off retail pricing. Some things are marked down even more than that. There'll be specials throughout the store, special buys. We've talked about those earlier. So just come out, take a look. We can offer pickup on Friday. You buy it, you can take it home that day if it's something we have in stock, or we can arrange delivery for you next week.
There you go. It's all right here. How do we find you on social media?
So you can find us on Facebook or Instagram at Cannon's Fine Home Furnishings, and our website, cannonshomestore.com.
Yep. And the phone number is?
It is 543-6937.
6937. Good job, as always. See you back here on the 19th. She says, you're coming December the 19th. I am? Yes. And she's getting her hair done that day. So
down the street.
Right down the street. Local. You get your hair doodled up, colored, whatever you're doing. So we'll get to see, the world will see the new look, whatever that is, or the different look, on December the 19th.
You said purple, but I don't know, Tom.
How about red or green for the holidays?
No, my hair's kind of dark. It won't take the color.
Won't
but
take the color?
Yours would take the color well.
Oh, would, yes.
You can come too.
I can do. You would make mine purple?
Yeah.
Or red or green? Just make it festive? Yeah.
You can do all the colors.
Yeah, I'll be rainbow boy. No. We'll just leave that alone. But she'll be back.
Just comment what color you would like Tom's hair to be.
This is our chance to go. It's been really good. I'm glad she's been here with us, so it'll be nice. And so everything's on sale, folks. They're closed on Thanksgiving Day, open tomorrow, regular hours, and then open again on obviously Black Friday, Saturday, and then
For
Saturday. Small business Saturday. Yep. And we'll be downtown promoting the ice skating rink down at the Cover Bridge Park. So we're looking forward to that. Thanks to Carter County Bank. We're going to be talking to some different businesses downtown on Saturday from 11 to 1. So we'll be looking forward to being down here and hanging out. We may come up and see Mrs. Cannon on Saturday, see how things are going here. So it's been busy, hasn't it?
It has.
Yeah, we like it. Hit it one more time. That's purple hair. All right, we'll be right back after this. We'll wrap it up right after you hear this from one of our great sponsors. How about the good folks from Brummett Sports Shop?
Are you looking for apparel of your favorite local school for Christmas? Brummett Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton can make this Christmas merry and bright for folks on your list. They have sweatshirts and hoodies, youth and adult sizes. They have sublimated jerseys. They offer long and short sleeve t-shirts, sweatshirts, and hoodies of your favorite Carter County schools. Plus different styles of jackets of your favorite school, from windbreakers to insulated jackets. Brummett's also sells ball caps too. And they have Letterman jackets for schools in Northeast Tennessee, Western North Carolina, and Southwest Virginia for band, cheerleaders, and all sports. And they have the patches to go with them too to honor your special person. And they offer trophies and plaques for teams and individuals, athletics as well as businesses, churches, trophies, and plaques. Find them on Facebook or call 542-2321, 542-2321. Your local, hometown sports shop. Be loyal, buy local. At Brummett Sports Shop, Elk Avenue in downtown Elizabethton. An Elizabethton tradition since the 1940s. Brummett Sports Shop.
There you are, the reason for the season. We're not there yet, but it's close. Got to get through Thanksgiving first, and that's okay. We need to do that, and certainly not just get through it, but again, stop and pause and thank him for everything he's done for us, because he has. So this is the season, and this is the reason. So let's give you the verse today before we get out of here. Rejoining you at 5:45 tonight for Elizabethton Wrestling, whatever you want to call it. And let's see, let's hit this right here and pop this up and give you the verse of the day. Psalm 69:30 says, I will praise the name of God with a song and will magnify and glorify him with thanksgiving. Good one. Psalm 69:30, good way to end it. Thanks for being with us here on the show. We'll come back and do it all over again at 5:45 tonight with Elizabethton High School Wrestling against Cobb County and against West Ridge. The Cobb County Fighting Cocks and the West Ridge Wolves and the Elizabethton Cyclones from John Treadway Gymnasium tonight. So join us. If you've never watched wrestling, it's intense. It's, as you heard him say, 6 minutes of a war between two guys, really, and then also the ladies wrestle each other. So it'll be two ladies. So 3 2-minute periods, you think, well, that's not very long. Oh, it's very excruciating and very demanding to wrestle. So we'll have that for you tonight, ready to bring it to you. Again, Joseph Kechter and yours truly doing it, so we'll talk to you then. So long from, again, Cannon Furniture in downtown Elizabethton, where all the furniture is half off. Getting ready to go look at a love seat and some end tables and see what they allow on those, because can't beat a love seat. It's $1,000 love seat for $97. Oh, yes. We'll go look at that one. See you back at 5:45. Thanks for watching the show. As always, we'll tell you, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. Tomorrow, we'll be at the Jewelers Bench. The Black Friday sale there, it's up and running, too. And then Friday, we'll be at Food City here in Elizabethton to kick off the big weekend. So back at 5:45 tonight. Until then, bloom where you're planted, and win or lose, moms and dads, act like you got some sense. Don't get out to these ball games and act like a complete idiot, because these kids are watching you, and they emulate what you do. Be a role model. Win or lose, be a good sport. See you back here at 5:45